let's try this again. I've plotted the two functions, so hopefully it'll look a little more intuitive and the equation will make sense. But this function here says that the slope of the line of the inverse, so here I have f of x is the purple line, and the inverse g of x is this red line. And we did that math here. We found the inverse of the function. I plotted them both. And the formula says that the slope of the inverse at this point is the reciprocal of the slope of the original function at g of x, which is the y value for the x that we're looking for. So I'm looking for the slope of the slope of the line at x equals 1, and then I'm going to take the reciprocal and I'm going to solve that here. So first I need to take the derivative of the original function, and through the chain rule, or the power rule and the chain rule, we ended up with negative 4 over 1 plus x squared squared times the derivative of x squared, which is 2x, or negative 8x over 1 plus x squared, quantity squared. I want the slope at x equals 1, so I plug in 1 and I get negative 8 times 1 over 1 plus 1 squared squared, and I get negative 2. So the slope of the inverse at 2, 1 is the inverse of that, of negative 1 over 2. And then to find the equation of the line, we plug in point slope form, that point 2 comma 1, and then I can solve this by distributing here, and I get y minus 1 equals negative 1/2 x plus 1, and I'm going to add 1 to both sides, and the slope of that line is negative 1/2 x plus 2. And if I add that line here, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2, I'm going to get the tangent to that line at 2 comma 1. All right, hopefully this makes a little more sense.